When I was growing up, my mom used to make congee whenever one of us was sick or didn't have much of an appetite. Now, congee isn't exactly a quick meal. It's one of those recipes that require some love and time to make. But we're going to try to do a quicker version that's ready in 1 hour. So I have 4 chicken thighs cut into 1-inch pieces that I'm going to season with some salt, white pepper, a pinch of sugar, soy sauce, a few dashes of sesame oil, cornstarch, and a splash of water. And I'll include all the ingredients in the description box below. And for the best flavor, we're going to marinate this overnight. But if you don't have time to, that's okay. You can use it right away as well. And we can also substitute chicken breast for the chicken thigh, but you just have to be careful that chicken breast tends to overcook a lot easier and it can get a little bit tough. So I'm going to use approximately 1 cup of white rice. You don't have to be too exact with your measurements. And what we're going to do is wash until the water runs clear. And once it's clean, I'm going to put the rice in a pot with roughly 4 cups of water. And you want to make sure you have plenty of room in your pot for the rice to puff up and rise later on. So we're just going to wait for the water to boil. And once it does, I'm going to stir for roughly 2 minutes to help the rice break up. Now we're going to cover with the lid and turn the heat off. And while I'm waiting for it to cook, I'm going to take some dried Chinese mushrooms that I soaked in water for a few hours and cut them into strips. And next I'm going to cut some scallions that I'm going to use as a garnish. So after about 10 minutes, I'm going to turn the heat back on to medium-high and add in my mushrooms and a bit more water. And the amount of water you want to add depends on how you like your congee. If you like it thinner, you'd want to add more water. If you like it thicker, less water. And once again, I'm just going to keep stirring to help break up the rice. And once it comes back up to a boil, we're going to put the lid on again and turn off the heat one more time and wait 10 minutes. Okay, so after 10 minutes, we're going to put the heat back on to medium-high. And it looks like I need a little bit more water because my congee's a bit thick. Add a little bit of salt to season. And once it starts boiling again, I'm going to add in my chicken. So at this point, if your congee starts to splash like mine is, you can turn your heat down to medium or medium-low. And then we're just going to cook for another 8 minutes or so. And I'm just gonna keep stirring the whole time so it doesn't burn on the bottom. And finally, we're gonna add our scallions. And I'm gonna turn off the heat. And our congee is pretty much ready. The chicken looks cooked, so it's all ready to go.